Certainly. So she, with her hand, she gestures over to the doorway that you came through, and you're free to go. You can go onto the platform.
I bid her farewell and I proceed onwards.
Okay. So next coming through the scanners is going to be... We'll go with Tokaji.
Yes. Tokaji.
Tokaji. Now, when you step through the scanners, you're the one with the ferret, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as you hit the scanners, they start going off. And it's not just a simple it's kind of like a klaxon. It's more annoying, but it doesn't go for longer than a couple of seconds. It's just a different warning for them. So you happen to go through the same gateway as Salazar did, and right now there's that guy standing there, and he puts his hand up. Actually, I don't have to.
I've already have him annoyed.
Yeah, so he gestures over. He's like, "Excuse me, sir. Do you mind stepping over here for a moment?"
Oh, fine. I did nothing wrong.
Fine.
So you go into the same room that... damn it. I'm eventually going to get these names. That Salazar stepped out of. And this guy, he holds up his tablet and he asks you name.
Dr. Tokaji.
Dr. Tokaji. What planet are you from?
Elia. Did you get that, or?
No, I didn't.
Oh, Elia.
Elia, okay. Let me go through. Which sector was that in again?
Aesleaf.
Aesleaf, okay. Okay, so he looks up and he asks you, are there any other life forms present with you? He looks down at your bag, because I'm assuming you have your bag and not much else with you, or do you have other things with you?
I have other things in the bag, but like I mostly set them like in a way where Hoshi can like make a little bed on top of it all.
Oh, what I'm saying is you don't have anything else in your hands, or you're not carrying a bunch of shit.
No. It's all in the bag.
Yeah. Okay, so he looks at your bag because that's really the only thing that you have on you that could conceal something like that. And I mean, it's pretty obvious exactly what he's asking you, but he's trying not to be direct and immediately confrontational.
He's ferret. I just open up the top and like Hoshi's just like laying on his back like asleep with like his fat belly just up in the air.
He's ferret.
So
ferret.
When you open up the backpack flap, he immediately looks up, and what kind of this is off game for a second, because like I said, I've never owned a ferret. So what, like, do they make noises or like move?
They make noises when provoked. Other than that, they're pretty quiet.
Okay, so
they may chip once in a while, but they're pretty much fine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So he looks. Do you want? So I guess we can leave him asleep then, and since they're not really one to engage with people unless engaged with. So the man carefully looks over the edge. He's weary because he knows obviously their scans indicate that you have some sort of life form. So in his mind, alien, it could be one of a number of dangerous things potentially. So he looks over and he's got it's a disgusted look, but it's not at what it's not the look that you would after seeing something. It's kind of more of a, I don't know what this could be, but it could jump out of this bag and rip my face off. So he peers over and, what is that?
He's ferret.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I don't mean to sound ignorant. I'd never seen a ferret before. Are they dangerous?
I'm gonna get out my compad from like the side of the bag and like pull up like information on ferret. Well, no, I'm sure I have like biological
sort of
info
Wikipedia
of ferret.
No, wait,
Yeah.
no, you're a scientist. You should know you made this ferret. You should know like
Exactly.
everything about it.
That's why I'm getting the compad and pulling up information on it. Like I've obviously done experiments on this ferret, so I have all the info on a ferret.
You
There's
totally
like
just be able to
biology
like
and
rattle
stuff.
it off, right? Just be
Yeah, you
like,
could just
"It's a
like,
scientific name.
Well, yeah, no, I'm getting out little like visuals and stuff.
Oh,
oh, like little
So-
pictures.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
pictures of the claws and stuff. Like
This was
look,
him during
is
his
this deadly?
destructional phase.
Is this deadly?
like Dr. Tokai's like,
Is your skin paper? This would be
So-
deadly to you if your skin was paper. Let me through.
Oh, that's what you say to him?
Yes, yes.
Say that again?
Let me through. He is harmless.
Well, as you could see, sir, we employ a lot of measures, security measures, one would say, to protect the inhabitants of Polymero, and it did alert us to the nature of a secondary life source in the satchel. So I was just curious. I just wanted to take a look at it before we send it through. Do you have any information regarding sterilization measures or vaccination records for this animal? Or for this being? Because I don't know if he would immediately understand it's an animal, more so that he would just call it a being. Because he's never seen one before, so to him this is an alien.
I would just rattle off like some biological info of like the ferrets. Like I don't think that they have any like diseases or anything that they could like that.
Besides the common rabies, ferrets are fine. I'm pretty sure you would like
and
engineer
doesn't
one
have
without
rabies.
rabies.
He does not have rabies.
Right, I'm not operating this like I know that, like me as a person outside of the game.
Just like
I
from his
know.
perspective.
But this guy, he sees you with a four-legged creature that's hairy and he's never seen before. Like, he has no fucking clue what the hell this thing is or what it's capable of. He sees that it has claws and it has an obvious mouth, but he's at this point he doesn't look like it doesn't look like hostile to him. He's just more concerned with any disease that could be passed on to people in Polymero. So if you don't have some sort of like sterilization or immunization records, like it would need to be something in print is what he's asking for.
Yeah, I totally have that. Like I've got all the info. We bred this thing and did all kinds of experiments on it. I'm sure we have like immunization records and stuff like that. We've got all the paperwork.
Genome, right?
Huh?
So this is...
You literally put his genome together, right? Like,
yeah.
Right. You just hooked up the like polyribose for his DNA manually.
Okay, so one thing I want to point out here in this particular instance is genetic engineering, or gengineering as it's called in the book, is
illegal.
It's illegal and it's not looked at as malware. So you're probably not going to want to advertise to people that you engineered him to be like that. So while you probably have the immunization records, you probably won't want to provide too much more information than what Black and White can give to the guy.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm just gonna show him like the immunization. Like he's clean, he's okay, he's just a normal ferret. Just ignore him now.
Wink,
So
wink.
he's looking through the data, and while it's unremarkable, like I said, he's never seen a ferret, so his eyes are a little. He's captivated. He's interested. He shoots back the immunization records to your compad, and then he asks, "Where did you get this?"
I fucked your bitch for it.
Unhelia, good dealer, bought him for a very high price. Gave me all the records, everything I needed. Hey, Hoshi, get up. This man wants to see you. I just poke him in his big fat belly like 2 times.
Hoshi raises his head, literally, and then his head just falls right back down.
See? Useless piece of crap. Spent too much for him.
Well, that's certainly interesting. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. It looks like a great gift for children. Are they friendly with children?
Not this one, but mostly yes.
Not this one.
He's scared.
Well, your immunization records and your vaccinations are all up to date. What is your purpose what is the purpose of your visit on Polymero?
Fucking bitches
Meet a friend.
money.
Meet a friend. Fantastic. All right. Well, it looks like everything here checks out. Do you have any questions for me regarding the cultural?
I interrupt him like midway through. No, and just like I'm already getting up and putting my bag like all up.
Certainly. Okay. Well, should you have any questions in the future, feel free to come back here. I'm a cultural liaison for Polymero. So. At this point, he takes the cue.
Yeah.
Walk off.
At this point, he takes the cue, and you have already walked past him at this point, but he uses his hand to gesture, please exit the doorway. But like I said, you've already walked past him, so he's kind of just doing it for nobody in particular.
Yeah.
And then, since he left his station, the woman that was with Salazar is back at the station, and you're on the platform waiting for the. Yeah, you're at the platform waiting.
All right.
Yes, I've been wanting to go to the cafe because I'm hungry.
Oh yeah, and Matt and Simon, could you put your character names on the display name thing?
Oh, mine's in the profile thing for the chat. Like,
he's there. Yeah, his name's Richter.
yeah, like
it's easier for me when I can.
Yeah,
that's
it's easier for everyone if you have it on the display. Yeah,
you
can do that in settings.
Yeah, because earlier when I was trying to look at his name, I didn't see it. I'm like, shit, I have to go look at my notes.
Yeah.
Okay.
There.
All right, now what?
Now since Takaji's already gotten through, Simon is, I think, the last one to come through.
Mm-hmm. You better just sweet cheeks. All right.
So Simon, you're stopped. What do you look like? What do you have on you?
Right now it's like I'm guessing I just hopped off my shuttle.
Mm-hmm.
Or yeah, he's probably
been waiting in this obnoxiously long line just to get into this fucking place.
Basically, what he looks like right now, he has his basic grunt gear on. He has his like woven armor on. Like he has his pistol holstered to the side. He has like his backpack over like a suitcase. Or like I guess it's kind of like a suitcase instead. And he's just like waiting in this line with his hands on his temples. He has kind of like this minor scar under his left eye.
Okay.
Straight line.
So you pass through the scanner. I'm assuming you don't have anything on you in the way of infectious diseases, alternate life forms, or unregistered weaponry.
Nope, none of that.
So you're gonna pass right through the scanner. You'll stop right in front of the woman. She'll say, "Hi, welcome to Polymero. What is the nature of your visit?"
He's just
actually no. Before she says that, she says, "What's your name?" Or name is what she says.
Click that. My name is
and the nature of your visit?
He's just gonna like pause for a few seconds. Business. I'm here to business. That's Russian, not German. Whatever.
And you're like military fatigue.
It's okay.
Yeah, like in military fatigues, like business.
Right. And the duration of your stay? She didn't ask the other two this because she did ask Salazar because it was directly
related to his medical stuff. Yeah, this is more just like basic things. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I cannot say.
Oh,
it is very, very personal business, though. Military matters.
Okay. Geez, I don't even know how to fucking respond to that because you're walking up in fatigues. You say your name. You're here for business.
It's just like.
I mean, if it's actually military business, when you have like the info on your compad, you just
but it's strictly confidential.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so it's not something that you would provide.
It's nothing I would provide unless.
Yeah, it's like how they make you fill out that card on the airplane before, like, well, how long are you staying here? Instead, you just have a card that just says, class of whatever.
Shit.
Yeah, military authorization, asset coming in. Kind of like.
Okay.
Don't fuck with me.
So we see that you scan or that you pass your ID stick under the scanner and all that, and basically a bunch of redacted bullshit pops up on your screen. And she just has this perplexed look like, well, I don't know what to fucking do with this.
Like 2 words
but it seems to be legit. Yeah.
Just 2 words. It says Victor reads, and it's just like redacted. Very personal business. I'm sorry. But you must understand.
All right. Will you be requiring transportation while on Polymero, Mr. Reeds?
I am specifically looking for a cafe If that's all good, it goes by the name of Courquet Monsieur. I'm supposed to meet somebody there.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Do you require a map?
Yes, please.
So she does the little finger swipe. A map pops up on your comm pad, and she's looking all over. But she's not really sure what to do with this because there's all of this redacted information, and for them, like, it's pretty standard. Like, they go through hundreds of thousands of people probably per day coming in. All of their information is visible. But in this one, she's stumped because she has somebody it makes it difficult to do her job. But so she's kind of at a crossroads here. So she's kind of like nodding up. It looks stupid because she's just standing there
She's
nodding
just
her
like
head up and saying,
flabbergasted right now.
yeah. So, but she can't really find any reason to keep you. So she just gestures onward and says, "Well, welcome to Polymeria. We hope you enjoy your stay."
Thank you. And I'll just like hold that in my hand.
So, to shake her hand, or
Yes, shake her hand.
yes. So she puts her hand in yours, but she has this like cautious look, like, I know nothing about you, and I find that weird. So maybe
Richter will chuckle at it. He's
So-
okay.
Like she gingerly leans out her hands like, yeah, and you're like, ah! Russian, like, yes, very good. And then like you walk off.
Yeah, so you're on the platform with the rest of the people. You are. I haven't decided how this works yet, so I'll just make the call now. What we're going to do is like kind of like a tramway. It's like a train, but it's a grab train. So it doesn't have to be connected to a track. But this grab train pulls into next to abreast of this platform. Everybody that gets on thus far, this tramway comes by every 15 minutes or so. So it lets an appropriate amount of people build up, and then an appropriate amount of people get on. It takes you to the city, and it just does that back and forth. So, and there's 3 tramways. They're all like, it's super like structured how like their distance between each other. So it's pretty regular when it comes. So this tramway pulls up, you guys get on, I'm assuming.
Yes.
You obviously don't want to be standing on this platform for any particular length of time.
I
So it
also
takes you.
Mhm.
Okay. So it takes you to basically it's like the airport where it stops at each major district of the city. So the first one it's going to stop at is where is it? The first one it's going to stop at is Merkushi district. That's the industrial shipyard district. And does anybody want to get off here?
I mean, on the map, where's the cafe, or is that like?
The cafe is going to be in Boal, which is going to be the next stop.
Yeah, I won't get off here.
I'm gonna wait for that too. Hoshi needs a snack to wake up.
Okay.
He's
Alright,
low on
looks like-
energy.
By the way, do I find Giles in the crowd?
Oh, yeah. You go to stand next to Giles before you guys get on the tramway.
Yeah, so I just said I have 2 pieces of information. One might be useful to us, but I suggest we talk in a more discreet place.
Okay.
So it looks like he's just standing at you, looking at you, blank expression, I'm assuming?
Jesse?
That's what I'm asking you, because nothing's been said. So he says that to you.
Yeah, I said that to Giles.
I don't think they're there. Are they like?
I don't think Jesse's there.
I think he said someone said something about AFK getting food or something.
Well, I said that and I'm back.
Yeah.
Maybe. he
Wait.
didn't.
Yeah, you guys are all on the same grab train now.
Who are you talking to?
He was talking to Giles.
Uh-huh.
To Giles,
okay.
yeah. So Salazar was talking to Giles. He said, I have 2 pieces of information that will be of interest to you, but we should probably talk in a more private setting. So you just shake your head and continue on. Like, I don't want to my goal here as a GM is not to get in the middle of your guys' conversations. So if you guys want to have conversations, like, I'll remain quiet.
I don't
Well,
plan to
what-
talk much. I just await response or not, and then we roll.
Okay.
We just cut to like walking into the cafe. Like,
You're so impatient. Chill.
Is anything else interesting gonna happen?
So naturally, the next stop is Bilal, which is the financial district. It's the location of Grand Bazaar, Al Zufar, who is the prince for this particular district. It's where his palatial estate is. There's a branch of Unibank, which is the galactic. There's a bunch of banks, but Unibank is like the universally recognized leader of the pack. They have a location here. There's casinos, restaurants, hotels. Miss Miss Marcel's cafe.
The clock is, yeah.
There's the Eclipse nightclub is here, and that's pretty much. I mean, obviously there's a residential district for this particular area, but it's not like I don't really see why you would want to go there because it's not like you're gonna. Well, I mean, stepping off the tram, they're not obviously going to be wandering into the residential district trying to go into houses that don't belong to them. Is what I'm saying.
Or will they?
So from here, you guys step off the train, and it's basically a fucking assault on your senses. There are a million different smells, a million different sounds, and a million different sights all at once. You've got about a four
colors.
You've got about a 4 mile strip. Think of how you would imagine. I've never been to Las Vegas, but but I used to do travel reservations for the stuff for a company that I worked for. You've got stuff on either side of the Grand Bazaar. You've got restaurants that are all like neon, catchy. Some of them are very minimalist, but it's all trying to capture different crowds. They're basically trying to capitalize on every single credit that can possibly be pulled from anybody.
It's the Iron Jungle. You just missed Jesse.
Yeah.
You missed Salazar whispering something here about 2 pieces of information.
What do you
But
say?
it's better to talk about in a discreet place.
All right.
I don't know.
I tell him meet at the cafe.
Well, you guys are all on a train, so.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they just stepped off now, and there is, like I was explaining, there's a million different sights, a million different smells, and a million different places. Like you're just assaulted. I don't know if any of you guys are from large cities. I haven't really gone into that yet. I guess we can go into that now. Is anybody familiar with an extreme amount of people yelling and people's smells and shit like that?
Houses. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
So
Sure.
So nobody really is taken off guard.
I mean, the neon lights kind of blind Richter for a bit as he puts on his shades.
No. It's the future. You're used to those by now. Those are normal
not on
lights.
Richter's planet.
Those are normal lights.
Yeah, but you see, some of you are not coming from TL4 places. You're coming from places that are like 20th century tech. Which is why, I was using that to try and delve more into that.
I might be lightly put off, but maybe not because I'm assaulted by all of this stuff. But my first thought is just like, well, shit. Tactical evaluation, impossible.
So,
yeah, we have like 3 military guys coming off the train. They're like,
you got like some dude in military fatigues, like this black mil-spec box coming off with like a holster on one side. You got a dude with an attache box. Like, if this doesn't look like organized crime, I don't know what.
Excuse me, I try to look like very legit person, professional. Hello? Okay, so we have technical difficulties.